So, first thing on your mind, when Kraven.
Espresso. Okay.
No, that's fine.
Right, I thought you meant like just straight off the mark. No.
You don't want Kraven on espresso.
Yeah, exactly.
Savage.
Yeah.
Relentless. Defiant.
Well, you stole some good ones there. So for Kraven,
Charismatic.
complex,
Okay.
complicated,
Okay.
troubled.
What's a question you're surprised you haven't been asked about the movie?
Wow. Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, there's, well, I don't know. I mean, we've been asked some pretty interesting questions.
Yeah, so wait,
So
a question, but I'm surprised that I haven't been asked about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got us with
alright.
that.
If Kraven could team up with any other super character, who would it be?
Team up. I feel like he's sort of a
Solo
bit of a
dolo.
lone.
He's a lone wolf.
Yeah. He doesn't want anybody.
Well, you'll see in the
Calypso,
film.
maybe.
Yeah, Calypso.
I mean, there's definitely a bond there that's happening and shaping in this story that, and obviously in the comic books they have they have an incredible chemistry and have figured something out together that's a combination.
Yeah.
So I guess it's that.
Yeah.
So I guess he's trying to, but he definitely goes about things solo.
He's got a little bit of an ego problem, this guy.
Kraven will probably be introduced to the next generation via the Spider-Man 2 game. So how was that for you guys? Did it feel like pressure to, with the adaptation? Or did you guys want to go, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do my own thing here.
It's a great question. My son's like obsessed with that version. But what was hilarious is we were making this film before that came out.
Oh, wow.
So he kept like throwing stuff at me, from those references. But to be honest, I did not engage with it at all. And what's so fun about comic books is each new iteration, since 1960s when this guy was first, there's sort of always
an evolution to it.
Yeah, there's kind of an evolution, and so this is its own story, but ties into the spirit.
And I think with the gaming world, I don't think we don't take it lightly for sure. I mean, I hold all that responsibility, and I think it's that mark of that Marvel stamp which gives it its high standard. Especially that game is an incredible game, and I think it's like we incorporate all of that and we give it layers and character and depth and heart and soul. So we have that in this movie, and I think the action in this movie is insane, and the way I move and this character moves is so dynamic and fluid that I feel like we've done it justice in a way. So
I was at New York Comic Con. So
I
was.
That's
so
really
I
cool,
saw.
dude. That was a fun room.
It was a fun room. And as I was about to say, the energy of the audience was like, crazy. So it was crazy.
I got a "Let's Go
Cosplayers.
Mets" chant going.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like a pretty cool moment.
And obviously from the footage that we saw, and I watched some this morning, it's brutal, man. It's very, very brutal. Is that how you guys wanted it to be? Was there something?
I feel like, truthfully, go on.
No. Hey.
No, truthfully, I was gonna say is that you have all these challenges, you got this amazing, your studio movie like this, and you try and squeeze it in a box, and at some point you gotta go, we can't do this justice if you don't let us make this an art action. And to their credit, Sony, Tom Rothman said, you guys go and make the movie that it needs to be. And JC with, can go very, very dark, and is grounded, so it really feels like, there was no stone unturned, and, we didn't hold back.
Yeah, and I think one of the goals with this, in a weird way, like, we didn't actually add any number of kills or anything to the film. What we added was the repercussions from that, right? In the US rating system, you can kill as many people as you want. It's just you can't show blood, and you can't actually show, like, what happens after that. And so what the R rating allowed us to do, in a way, was make the movie sort of for the audience it was intended, right? Like, this movie was never really meant for 10-year-olds, which is who...
It didn't feel like it.
Well, exactly. And then the really cool thing is, not only is it the actual physical violence in the movie, but when you see the film, and if you know the Kraven origin story, there's some like
dealing
psychic,
with some serious things.
There's some like psychic damage and some emotional damage and some real like violence emotionally that's going on.
And I think that's what we want, because comic book characters are two-dimensional.
Exactly.
So we need to give it all these different dimensions and layers and complexity, and we address all of that.
Yeah.
We're not afraid to have gone there, and we went there.
And that's what it seems to be. And I'm excited for the audience to see it. I'm excited to see the rest of it. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I know. Sorry we couldn't
no,
show
it's
you
fine.
the
It's
whole
fine. Honestly, it's been a pleasure to meet you guys.
They like to tease these things out.
Yeah,
so,
no, I'm so
I'm a guy
excited.
who likes to share the whole thing.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Kraven, the greatest hunter the world has ever known.
An assassin who uses methods
Of the animals.
He is nature's perfect predator.
What you do for work? I hunt people.
You know who I am.
Kraven the Hunter. Exclusively in cinemas.